this is my kNN project. So it is a kNN AI that I made without any imports other than NumPy and math. And I'm just going to run it as like a demo. So it has 100 points of data, or 100 data points, and for the training it takes in 75, and for the testing it takes in 25. And yeah, so let's just let this run for a bit. Okay, so it got 87.5%. Okay, so I'm going to go over what this means. So these are my imports. This is where I get the data from MNIST-train. This is just a data set that looks at like hand-drawn numbers and then tries to decode them into like actual computer numbers. Okay, so as I said, it takes in 100 data points from here, and it's for the training it takes 75, and for the testing it takes 25. And well, this is here. So this is where I get, this is the training, testing, the labels for both of them. And okay, so these are basically setting the, or getting the distance, okay, actually I'm going to start from the end here because I feel like it'll be a bit easier. Okay, so predict basically, well, predicts the outcome using a sign label, distance and point distance. Okay, so distance gets the current training label, the current testing label, and it'll compare, like, it'll find the distance for each different training data points. So it'll find the distance between each one, and then it will, well, yeah, that's what it'll do. It'll get all the distances for the training data points for compared to the current testing point. Okay, and a sign label will, well, it'll try and figure out which label it should be, and we have a neighbors variable, and you can set this here. So it'll basically say how many different neighbors you can have. So if you have like 3 neighbors, let's say if you have 3 neighbors, it'll check the 3 closest testing points, and, or not testing, the 3 closest training points to the current testing point, and it'll see like which value occurs the most. So if there's two 3s and a single 1, then it'll pick 3 as the label. Okay, and then we get back to predict, and as I said, that just predicts what it is using a combination of all those. And here it is scoring, so it is taking what we predicted, and then it is also taking the testing labels, so like what the actual answers are, and it just divides correct by the testing labels amount, or by the amount of testing labels. And this is where we get the prediction, or where we call prediction, and here's where we print the score. Okay, and then actually at the here I'm just going to try 3 because it's just a cool thing. So yeah, it'll check for the 3 closest ones. So this will take a bit longer to run, but it just checks more things, so it gets a wider variety, I guess. So it got 79.16 repeating percent. And yeah, so this is the kNN project. This is all of it. And yeah, okay.